Alrighty, so let's see. Rodelta, can you hear me by any chance? Just just say something if you can hear me. Alrighty, well, I'm going to start this off with a bit of an unusual song. It's not my typical hard rock stuff. I'm going to start this off with a song called My Console by Eiffel 65. I used to listen to this band all the time when I was a kid, so I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
We're gonna play the game, the PlayStation all day with the Metal Gear Solid to Tekken 3 and from Omega Boost to Resident Evil. Just play for the fun, cause we got it going on. Solid, Resident Evil, Gran Turismo, Omega Boost, Bloody Raw, X-Files, all over the world. Come on, Red Racer, Oddworld, Wing and 11, the game on the PlayStation.
Alright, sorry, that was the only party song I could really think of. Didn't really have anything else in mind, wanted to do something a little different, but that was from a band called Eiffel 65. Here, I'll take the, They've got some pretty good songs on that album, Europop. You know what? I have an idea. I'll play a few seconds of like their most famous song. You guys probably have heard this one. Like pretty much every kid who grew up in the '90s heard this.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die, da-ba-dee, da-ba-die.
Alright, you guys might be familiar with that. But anyways, guys, thank you for all the anniversary wishes. And here's the thing, I feel kind of a little self-conscious that I don't have anything planned for this occasion, so I was wondering if you guys have any idea as to what type of video you would like me to make for my 15th anniversary. I'm all for ideas, because I really don't know. I mean, do you guys want me to talk about the history of my channel, how it all got started, or do you want me to do something else? I mean, I don't really have a game review planned, so... Yeah, though I feel kind of bad I don't have anything really special planned. So if any of you guys have any suggestions, I mean, I'm all ears. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really know what the hell I have planned. Or, fuck, sorry, my brain's not really working today. You know, I wouldn't mind sharing the history. I mean, as much as I remember. Screwtube, yeah. You know, the funny thing is, this technically isn't my 15th anniversary. My original YouTube channel, this isn't my original channel, it was a channel called TomDog449, and I still loosely remember the history of that name and how I thought of it. But I remember I created that channel on December 31st, 2006. Because I was introduced to YouTube by a friend a guy who was my friend, who I'm no longer in contact with. I lost contact with that guy years ago. I mean, I wish I could bring him on, you know, for like a nice little live stream, so you guys can meet him. His name was Paul. And I just, I don't know, I wish he was here. So maybe he could give his side of the story as to how everything you guys have seen for so many years, everything that you can think of, you can thank him, because he was the one who introduced me to YouTube. And I created this channel because of him. The original name of Contrawolf was Blind Zeo Power Kick. I don't remember where the hell I got that name from. I think it was taken from an episode of Power Rangers or something like that. Now, I don't quite remember where I got the name Tom Dog from, but I do remember that the number 449 was completely random because this YouTube wasn't the original place where I created that name. I believe it was on it was on GameSpot when I first created Tom Dog. And I tried creating an account on the Sims2.com back when that was still a thing. And that name was already taken by some miraculous chance. So I just quickly thought of the number 449, put that in, and that's how the name stuck. And I just decided to recreate that for my YouTube channel. And I remember when I had actually been making videos since November of 2016. Again, it was Paul who introduced me to Windows Movie Maker. Ah, thanks, funny man. But it was he introduced me to Windows Movie Maker, and he taught me how to create a video. And I still have the first fucking video that I ever made. Like, the first 3 videos I ever fucking made that I was posting on GameSpot. And I never uploaded them to YouTube, because I felt as though they were kind of cringe, even by 2007 standards when I first started creating my game reviews. And what got me into creating game reviews was I was on YouTube and I was looking for some machinima movies. And I was looking for Terminator machinima movies made using a game called The Movies. And then I found this one video that forever changed who I was. It was called Games That Suck, The Terminator NES. And it was by a guy named Armake21, and I clicked on it. And the first line I heard was, "So what do you do when a game completely and utterly fucking sucks?" And I laughed so hard at that, because back then I was a teenager and I thought swearing was still funny for some reason. So I watched the video, and this was just after Armake had put out his Bomberman Act Zero review. And by the end of the day, I had marathoned pretty much all of his videos. And I decided, you know what? I want to try my shot at that. And at first, I wanted to be just like him. I was trying to be like him. Whoa. Jack, you got brain surgery on Monday? Do tell. But anyways. So, yeah, at first I was trying to be like him. I was trying to be funny. I was trying to swear a lot, and it was a miserable failure. I mean, anyone who remembers my original Land of the Dead review, which was a review of the fucking demo, no less, you'll probably get a good idea. But I was trying to be funny, I was trying to be angry, and I didn't have it. I didn't have the vocal range, I didn't have the charisma, the persona. Oh, Rufus, that's how you found me, through their stuff? No shit. Damn, you must have been around for quite a while. But anyways, so I was, I still attracted a few people to my channel, mainly through another YouTuber who I made a lot of videos with, Temfu Ibis, you might remember him. And then one of the guys, as I was talking with him on Xbox Live, he's like, you know, Contra, you really shouldn't be going to, like replicate what Armake is doing, because I'm noticing, like, your reviews, they tend to have a much more serious and mature tone to them. Like, you should try being more informative than funny. And then it just stuck, and I don't remember who the fuck told me that. I wish I could remember the guy. So, that's when I switched up the reviews. I remember the whole Armake copycat thing didn't really last too long. It lasted like maybe a month or two. And of course at the time I was in my last year of high school, so... But yeah, that's how it really stuck, and from there it was just me trying to improve myself as a reviewer, trying to improve my writing, my speaking, everything. Of course, I tried copying Armek and the way he handled a lot of problems on YouTube for many, many years, and that's what I think contributed to the initial downfall of Tom Dog. So yeah, maybe the thing is, I was totally new to this, and considering I was the oldest child in my family, I never really had like an older sibling to look up to like react to certain situations. So Armek, I guess you can say, kind of became that in the YouTube sense, like an older brother that I was looking to for ways to react because I went through similar things that he did. Of course, nowadays I was I was nowadays I would have gone with a completely different approach to those problems, and Tom Dog would still be around, albeit probably under a different name. Hydrocephalus. My grandfather had that. So, Jack, be honest with us. What are the chances of survival you have for this? Have they told you? Let's see. Dean, when did you first discover me? So, actually, guys, everyone tell me, what year did you first discover my videos, if you can remember it? But anyways, so yeah, Armek Armek became like a sort of like an older brother. Like for so many years I wanted to meet that guy, and I did. Finally, I believe in March of 2010, it was Spunkies who oh, Rufus, damn. Holy shit, you've been around for quite a while. But Spunkies introduced me to him, and for a couple of years we didn't talk very much. Oh shit. Franco, that was in 2018, because if you found my Ghost Warrior review, I posted that in early 2018. So it's a 50-50 chance he'll survive, huh, Jack? Wait, Derek, you've only been here 3 years? I could have sworn it was longer than that. Yeah, maybe not. Alright, so we got people from pretty much all across the ages. Ah, the first Army Men walkthrough. Cringe compilation 101. That fucking walkthrough sucked. You know, I was getting ready to post episodes 5 and 6, but Audacity saved the settings for low quality audio, so I ended up saving them at like 32 kilobits instead of like 192 like I was supposed to. Fuck the whole goddamn audio up. So I had to fucking scrap it and start all over. I was not happy about that. It's kind of weird though, like a lot of you guys who have just found me recently, I could have sworn you guys found me a lot sooner than that. But Jack, are you on my Discord by any chance? If you are, I want to send you a message. But regardless, so between that and as the years went by and my reviews improved, obviously the drama days, as I like to call them, I don't remember when they started, but that led to the downfall of Tom Dog and my eventual abandonment of that channel, which I went back to in 2018. Unfortunately, I never I got locked out of the email associated with that account, and I never provided a backup verification, so unfortunately I am now permanently locked out of that channel. Fuck is messaging me now? Yeah, Dean, I posted the Army Men review in 2007, 15 years ago today. Yeah, Jack, I have a video on the channel called I Have a Discord. There's a link to it right there. Just go in there and send me a message. But anyways, okay. Where was I? I got distracted. Sorry. So but I remember I was actually talking with Aussie Gamer at the time. This is when we were still in contact, and he suggested that I make a new channel. And when I made that video, just flipping out about what the hell am I supposed to do, like what needs to be done. So a lot of people suggested that I just make a new channel, and I did. So I posted the final video saying, okay guys, I made a new channel, it's time to abandon the Tom Dog name because I felt as though the name had just been completely tarnished. And much to my surprise, pretty much all of my haters just fucked off. And we've been here 11 years now, 11 plus years and going strong. Although I really wish I could get back into the Tom Dog channel. I would still keep it going. Why the hell not? And the kicker is all these videos that you guys found me with, most of them are gone. Like, you can't find them on the internet anymore. I still have the hard copies of all those videos, but I'm never bringing them back. I'm sorry to say, guys, but I will never bring them back. They're awful. And I can almost guarantee you guys that if you were to view them again, you would not look upon them as kindly as you once did. Like, let's see here. Alright, I'll just wait for my computer to load. No, guys. Thank you, Rufus. Thank you for asking that. Here's the thing. Yes, in fact, I do. Because that Raven Squad review was a pile of shit. I went back and played through it recently, and my opinion on it is very, very different. Alright, Jack, just message me on Discord. But yes, Raven Squad, my opinion on it is very, very different. Yeah, it's janky, it's low budget, but the way I see it is, so is Postal 2, yet so many people love that game. So why, it doesn't make any sense. Why do people love a janky, low budget game like Postal 2, but hate another janky, low budget game like Raven Squad? And yes, I did see Jervelin beat Halo 2 on Lasso. Of course, another name for Lasso is called Mythic. But Rufus, and especially all of my OG fans who have been there since the beginning, my opinions on a lot of the games that I reviewed back in the day have changed considerably. Because yet again, there was still a lot of influence of Armic there. I mean, I was a total Armic simp back in the day, and a lot of his influence was still in those reviews. Would I consider an updated review of that one day? It's in the works. I plan to do it. And I plan to not only re-review Raven Squad, but Land of the Dead as well. Because my opinion on Land of the Dead is, again, totally different. Like, I didn't actually play the full game until 2014. But I played it all the way through, and I loved it. And here's the kicker, guys. 5 years ago from today, I was supposed to have that Land of the Dead review out. Except I lost the blueprint of how I wanted to review the game. I wrote it down in a notebook and I lost the piece of paper. I don't know how. I've gone through every single notebook I still have. I can't find it. I was so upset. Oh, you better believe I still plan on ripping Halos 2 and 3 a new one. And in fact, my opinion on the first Halo has gone down somewhat. Yeah, Land of the Dead is a damn good game, and there was a mod for it. I can't remember what it was, but it was like an entirely new campaign that I started playing, and I fucking love that too. And what I really wish a group of people would do is decompile the game and update it for modern operating systems with like modern resolutions, FOV, stuff like that, a proper save system. Because Land of the Dead is a damn fun game. I think there's only one, Land of the Dead, Road to Fiddler's Green. Wait a second, a story in a college campus? No, wait a second. Hold on a second, Wait a second, I think I know which one you're talking about. Let me see here. I think it was made by Zombie Studios. Hold on, come on. Wait a second, no, it wasn't Zombie Studios, it was... Which one was it? Shit. Hold on, shit. Okay, hold on a second. Was it made by Groove Games, maybe? Was it Day of the Zombie? Oh, yes. Day of the Zombie. Ha. I haven't played this yet, but I want to. Yeah, here's the thing. Groove Games was only the publisher of Land of the Dead. Brainbox Games is the one that made it. If only we could get our hands on those source files. Let me see. Is there a website? Seems they only made a few other games besides those two. But yeah, Franco, if you can find like a download or something of Day of the Zombie, could you send it to me? But let's see here. Okay, so let's get back to the stream. Sorry, guys. So, what are some other questions you have for me? I mean, it could be about pretty much anything. Although, actually, I actually wouldn't mind, I wouldn't mind sharing something with you guys. Let's see. Let me see what we got here. My Abandonware? Do I still talk to that chick I debated on abortion? No, she just kind of stopped talking to me. Showed up for a couple live streams, then left. Unfortunately, it wasn't really much of a debate, considering there was a huge lag delay in between the two of us. Funny you mention that, I totally forgot about her. But anyways, so let's see here. Let's see, so. Right here, let's get the desktop open again. I've never played a Mega Man game. Yes, I had a live YouTube debate. It went about as well as you thought. Or went about as well as you might think it went. Yeah, actually, I still talk to Spunkies. He goes by RoboJules now. We still talk on Discord occasionally. Yeah, the whole thing that happened with Roe versus Wade, it just... I don't understand. I mean, you know, if nothing else, it's like our planet is becoming hugely overpopulated. Why are people focusing on trying to bring more people into this world needlessly? And not only that, it's the whole thing about abortion is it's not as cut and dry as both sides are making it out to be. There's a lot of intricacies and complications to it that nobody wants to really sort through. And of course, a lot of people like to bring up religion as the reason as to why they're against it, and I'm like, well, I thought church and state were separate under this country's constitution, so why are we trying to merge them again? But then again, religion never really died, it just took a different form. Regardless, the planet is beyond stupid now. Yeah, you're not kidding. Let me ask you something, Garrett. Does thinking that you're the last sane person on Earth have the ability to make you crazy? Because if it does, then maybe I'm going crazy as well. But anyways, check it out. Check it out right here. These are all the reviews that I had. It's all right here. Got the Army Men right here. Let's go into properties. As you can see it right there, the modified date is usually the most accurate date. It was created on August 6th, 2007 at 4:17 in the afternoon. I wonder what day that was. It was probably... I don't know. Then we've got the Land of the Dead right here. September 3rd. I think I might have just started school. Then we got my dumb Resident Evil 4 review. I think I made... No, I made plenty of other reviews, but I think I ended up deleting the master files on that one. Then again, they could be in a different folder. Let's see. Blacklisted reviews. Here we go. Oh boy. Let's sort by the date. Nope, other way. Sort by ascending order. Ah, here we go. My shitty Starship Troopers review. November 15th, okay. My remake of the Doom 3 review, November 18th. Oh, look. Look at this. My original Halo review. November 28th. My original Halo 2 review. Oh my god. December 9th. Yeah, here's my remake of the Halo 3 review, July of 2008. Oh my god. Wow. Notice how I named the video Blacklisted Reviews. These things will never see the light of day ever again. Like, literally, ever. These are... Consider them gone forever. My Fear 2 review, where I introduced that shitty Tom Dog character. back in May of 2010. Oh my god. This dumb little fucking Resistance 2 review. That wasn't even a goddamn review. And here's my ODST and my original Bioshock review. Oh my god, the total fanboy simping Killzone 2 video. Oh jeez. Classified The Sentinel Crisis, I had reviewed that and it was awful. Not the game, my review. You know, in my Doom 3 review, this is actually like a remake right here of the original, and the original Doom 3 review, I wish I still had that so I could watch it again and see just how fucking cringe it was. Regardless. Let's see here. Yeah, Dean, let me tell you something, okay? You would be wasting your money to watch that Army Men video again. You know what? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see here. You found the game? Excellent. Send me a link over Discord. Okay. I have an idea. I want to know what you all think of this, okay? What if I play the first 30 seconds of that Army Men review? Right here and now. You know what, Dean? Yeah, actually it does. It does feel kind of strange that some people are nostalgic for my old videos, because it... You know, a lot of things like that the grown-ups told me when I was a kid about things that I would realize as I got older, I never believed them. Because I also didn't think I would ever hit their age, because I thought, oh, you know, I'll never grow up, I'm a kid. Especially within the last 5 or 6 years, pretty much everything they said has happened. It's all come true. And now I've been at YouTube longer than some of my fans have been alive. I mean, a great deal of them were just little kids, like 3 and 4 years old, when I first started making these videos 15 years ago, but some of them weren't even born yet. Oh, Jack, you have the old walkthrough downloaded? Listen, I don't suppose I could ask you to, like, perma-delete that? Like, guys, if you have any of my old videos, the ones that I ripped off the YouTube channel, if you have any backups, I would really appreciate if you would delete them. I mean, I obviously can't make you do it, but if you would delete them, that would be very much appreciated. Because at the very least, look, I ripped off a lot of videos, or I tore a lot of videos that people liked off my channel without warning, without a heads up, but at the very least, a great deal of those videos I've either already remade or I'm in the process of remaking. You see, I'm not going to be like some other reviewers, including a certain Inspiration at one point, who just nukes their account without a single second's hesitation. It doesn't even bother bringing something back to make up for it. No, I actually try to put something in its place so that I'm not totally leaving you guys hanging. But you know what? If y'all want to see the first 30 seconds of my very first game review, which, by the way, wasn't even my first review. That was my second. My first review was Land of the Dead, and the one that you guys might still remember is either the third or fourth time that I tried reviewing it. I'm not breaking my 360. But yeah, my Army Men was actually my my second game review. Land of the Dead was the first. But okay. Alright. Okay, alright, Jack, listen. As long as you don't show it to anyone and just want it for a nostalgia trip, okay, you know, I suppose I can live with that. It's better than nothing. But, no, just if one day you could find it in your heart somehow to delete that old walkthrough entirely, that would be very much appreciated. Here we go. Oh, with my priceless teenage voice, yeah, and me talking right into the microphone, like holding it right up to my goddamn mouth. With no fucking filter. Y'all want to see it? Okay. Here we go. Let the cringe begin. I'm only showing like 30 seconds of it just to let you know.
Alright, what's up everybody? It's TomDog449 and I'm going to be doing a video review on Army Men for the PC. I'll be recording as I'm playing and I'm just basically going to take you through the first couple levels, show you what I like and what I don't like about the game, and you know, that kind of crap. So let's get started, shall we?
I love that I put this there.
Alright, the game controls in a pretty simple way. You know, you need like the 2, 4, 6, and 8 keys to move around rather than the W, A, and...
Alright, shut up. That's enough. I did crank up the volume. No, I said I was gonna... You know what? I'll show the Land of the Dead review as well. Oh boy, that was cringe. I can't believe I just did that. No, I'm not playing that stupid video. Not again. Oh, Anton, I just noticed you. Sorry, buddy. Shafee, I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I mean, come on, did you hear me? I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and talk like this, you know. What's up, guys? It's TomDog449, and I'm gonna be doing a review of Army Men for the PC. And like, Jesus, I had no fucking emotion in my voice. No, it's awful. It's fucking cringe. Wait, which road to Berlin? Which one? Because I made 2 of them. You mean devoid of any emotion? Completely lifeless? I mean, sir, okay, you know what? Here's the thing. Just... Remember the intro that I gave in there, and then this is how I would review Army Men nowadays. Howdy, folks. It's Contrawolf, and I'm here to review the first Army Men game for the PC, but you already knew that by the title, unless you can't read and clicked on this video by accident. So, anyways, let's get started. Something like that. Calm as Taiwan when Nancy Pelosi visits. Yeah, what fucking idiot let that leak before the visit even happened? Typically, anyone with any competency knows that if you want to go to a place where tensions like that are ready to boil into an all-out, full-scale fucking nuclear war, you don't send a high-profile member of your cabinet over there and let the public know before it fucking happens. You send her over, bring her back, and then announce that she visited. But then again, this admin doesn't really... Competency doesn't seem to be in their dictionary at all. Yeah, here's the thing. I wasn't using a webcam. In fact, I still have the microphone that I used for that video. You know what? I have an idea. Just because I like you guys so much, you know what? I'm going to play the first 30 seconds of Land of the Dead. I'm going to do that just for you guys. You guys ready? Let me see if you guys are ready first. Keep in mind there's a 30-second delay, so it'll take me a while to see your responses. Any second now. You want to see Land of the Dead? You want to see the first 30 seconds of my review on that? That shitty little... that shitty little video where I was such a fucking Armeg simp. You guys want to see it? Oh, jeez. Alright. Yeah, well. This is what entertainment's all about. A life of ridicule and humiliation. So, okay. Here we go. Here's my Armeg simp video.
Okay, so this is a video review for Land of the Dead, Road to Fiddler's Green, based on the movie called Land of the Dead by George A. Romero. Now, licensed games generally tend to be sucktastic, and this game is no exception. After a few minutes, I could tell this game was just gonna suck ass big time. You know, thanks to shitty visuals, bad sound effects, and the fact that the game fails to deliver even the most basic fun of zombie killing. So everything about this game just falls the fuck apart, including the shitty ass title sequence, which I'm gonna skip.
Yeah, how about we skip the rest of this fucking video, you fucking loser? I already regret doing that. Wait, I published a video in October of 27? Wow. Damn. Can you see the future? Well, there you go, guys. There was my cringe review of Land of the Dead. You know, wild it is. Land of the Dead is a good game. Yeah, a relic of its era, and it's going to stay in its era. I've never even heard of that guy. But yeah, kids, there you have it. Those are some, there's some of my, old relic reviews. You could probably hear like the Armeg simp in me. Because I pretty much copied, I took a fucking page right out of the beginning of his Bomberman Act Zero review. Yes, I did know Chris Chan is going on trial on Monday. And I can't fucking wait. You know, Rufus, even the sewer levels weren't so bad. Why do I like Halo 1 less now? Mainly because my blind fanboyism for that game went away years ago, and as the years have gone by, certain pieces of it have really started to show its age. Yeah, Chris Chan, that... Oh my god. This is really the beginning of the end for him. He's done. There's no bouncing back from this one. My god. Stendar's mercy, the shit is gonna hit the fan on Monday. And the thing is, the reason he's still in jail is because his charge got upgraded to a felony. If it had only stayed a misdemeanor, they would have had to have let him out like 10 days ago. Or no later by August 1st, they would have had to have let him out. Even if the trial was continued beyond that date, because the maximum jail time for a misdemeanor in Virginia is 1 year. Oh, what did Chris do now? Well, just over a year ago, he admitted to having sex with his dementia-ridden mother. Yes, he boned his mother. He is now a literal motherfucker. Of course, there is a chance that Barbara might have initiated it, considering she has a very long history of uncomfortable, touchy-feely behavior with him. Yeah, it's ugly. It's really fucking ugly. Well, yeah, Franco, he's still in jail for it because... No, nothing new happened. He's still in jail for it because his charge was upgraded to a felony. Which, here's... Oh, wild. It's funny you typed that comment because... Now that his charge has been upgraded to a felony, all of his proceedings have to be open to the public. It's gonna be a fucking shitstorm, and I can't wait. I'm honestly wondering if another issue of Sonichu will ever be published. Yeah, and if he gets declared in psychosis or legally insane, he is going to a place far worse than jail. Alright, so, Franco, in America there's two main types of crimes. There's misdemeanors and felonies. Felonies are like serious crimes. Like murder, rape, drug dealing, armed robbery, stuff like that. That's what a felony is. Here, let me look up the actual definition. A crime of high seriousness. That's what it is. So yeah, just something that's a lot more serious than a misdemeanor. Well, the thing is, it was like a, what the hell was it? It was like a, fuck, I forget the actual, let's see. I forget the actual, term. It was like a teetering misdemeanor. Like, it was an on-the-fence type of misdemeanor, which means it could have either stayed as a misdemeanor or been upgraded to a felony. Let's see here. Oh no, wobbler felony. Sorry, it was a wobbler felony, which means it could either remain as a felony or be downgraded to a misdemeanor. They found out due to some calls that he had with someone, Isabella Jank, I think was her name. She turned out to be even more of a psychopath than Chris was. But once the calls got leaked, he got kicked out of his house because Barb was brought to the hospital for a wellness check and he got thrown out of his house. He was staying at a hotel when he got arrested, and he was talking to the cops about Sonichu as they arrested him. But yeah, it's done. It's over for him. He's just gone. There's no bouncing back from this. Even if he does somehow manage to beat the case, which he doesn't because he's already given the prosecutor their conviction right on a silver platter. Even if he does somehow manage to beat the case, it's over. I doubt we will ever see him return. Like even if the best case scenario goes where he spends a number of years at a mental hospital and he finally gets rehabilitated somehow and taken in by family, I don't think he will ever return to the internet. I don't know anything about the whole Alex Jones Sandy Hook thing, so I can't give an opinion on that. Come on, Nacho, don't say something like that. Wait, what did he drop in the courtroom? I know at one point when he got brought before a judge, he was screaming about how he wanted to go back home and get all his toys. Nacho, come on, what are you doing? Alright, well, ask your questions then, buddy. Yeah, Isabella, when I read up on her, I'm like, wow. Why are you playing Battlefield 2042? Like, why is anyone still playing that game? That game is a pile of garbage. Cryptocurrency, I know nothing about cryptocurrency. So I can't really say. But dude, Franco, like, I would rather play Enemy Front than Battlefield. I did play Prey more than a decade ago. I believe I still have it. You know, the funny thing is, I have the 2017 Prey. I got it for free off the Epic Game Store. I haven't even played it yet. I'm not going to. Probably not. I am still so unbelievably salty that Prey 2 was cancelled. I wouldn't call Enemy Front decent by any stretch of the imagination. Well, Dean, thank you for joining. It was good to have you here. Yeah, it's just Prey 2 gets canned. Bethesda's like, oh, it wasn't up to our quality standards. And I'm just like, really, Bethesda? Like, you're one to fucking talk about quality. Yeah, I never got to play, Silent Hills, the demo. Konami sucks now. Yeah, the mighty really have fallen. And you know, the kicker is that with all of these great franchises now falling into the hands of these giant corporations, I mean, Microsoft recently bought Activision. Like, they own everything of Activision now. They own Bethesda, too. All of these great franchises are falling into the hands of these giant corporations who will never let anyone do anything with these intellectual properties, even if they've been dormant for decades, because apparently talks are going on all the time, and if something does get made, it's going to be something that has all the passion and all the soul just picked clean right out of it, turned into a giant corporate cash grab, complete with all the modern fucking tropes, and it's just, they'll never let anyone with real passion even touch the damn thing. Yeah, I mean, Disney, ever since they bought out Marvel, and then Star Wars, they've been buying up all of the competition lately. Over the last 12 or 13 years. Yeah, id Tech is now owned by Microsoft. Like, holy shit. Because here's the thing. What I would do if I ever managed to get my own intellectual properties off the ground and managed to own it outright, I would write it into my will that as soon as I die, all of my intellectual properties would go into the public domain forever. Like, if I ever did succeed in the film industry and I started making video games on top of that, funding it myself, if I could achieve that, I know it seems like a pipe dream, but if I could ever achieve it, I would write it into my will that as soon as I died, all of my intellectual properties would go into the public domain. And that would be like my final gift to all of my fans. And the last statement I would tell them is, I would be like, it's in your hands now guys. Make me proud, or something like that. Well, here's the thing. I believe that since all of the id Tech software that was released publicly, I don't believe you can take that back. If the source code and everything was released, I mean, it's pretty much a fool's errand. Oh, sorry, Jack. Well, Taito, I haven't even played Ninja Gaiden 3, so... Yeah, I'm not excited for any new Star Wars stuff. You know, I thought the best thing they did was Rogue One, and even still, that whole movie felt like it was made by focus groups. I hate focus groups. Focus groups are made up of fucking pretentious people who think they know what the hell they're doing when they have no fucking idea. Because they all come from the corporate office, and the only thing they see are the blacks and the whites, the ones and the zeros of the fucking computer screen. That's it. Black and white text. That's all they fucking see. They don't know anything about creativity or passion. All they know is increase the bottom line through any means necessary. Mass Effect. I played through the original trilogy, but that was almost a decade ago. I remember liking it somewhat. I mean, it wasn't one of my favorites, but I thought it was good for what it was. Of course, 2 and 3 turned into nothing but a giant Gears of War clone. I was much more of a fan of the first game, what they were trying to do with it. Oh, my PC specs, sorry. Well, the computer's about 7 years old. I think my processor is a 4790K. I've got a GTX 970, 16 gigs of RAM, and I've got a solid state for the operating system, and everything else is on a regular data drive. I think at 7200 RPMs. It's a relic by today's standards. It's not a relic, but it's a very old warhorse. Doesn't have the firepower for modern stuff. Not like there's much of anything on the modern scene worth playing, but I don't have the means to upgrade right now, but when I do upgrade, I'm going to build an entirely new system. I don't know, Nacho. We'll just have to wait and see what the future holds. I mean, it's pretty much a losing battle they're going to be fighting. I don't think John Carmack has any power left. You know, I thought John Romero many years ago was going to make a new shooter called Black Room, but I guess that thing totally fell apart. Then he made some random frickin' episode 5 for the original Doom, which I tried playing it and I'm like, dude, what the hell is this? I played it and I fucking laughed. I'm like, dude, Alright, Franco, thanks for jumping in. It's good to have you here. But I started playing that Doom level pack and I'm just like, really? Like, really? Come on. Like, what the fuck is this? The Hell on Earth starter pack is 10 times better than that thing ever will be. But just because it had John Romero's name on it, everyone was like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing to happen since sliced bread. But, Taito, would you recommend I play Ninja Gaiden 3? Obviously, I'm going to play Razor's Edge and not the original. And yes, Taito, I did upgrade to Windows 10 just to play the GoldenEye remaster, and it was worth it. Yeah, Nacho, I was thinking, like, what the fuck happened to Black Room? Like, I thought he was supposed to, like, be making that. Well, people said the original Ninja Gaiden 3 sucked, but people were saying that Razor's Edge was a lot better. But the whole Master Collection, it's kind of like got me a little worried. I mean, I'm not going to pay full price for it. I'm going to wait till it gets down to like a really low price. I mean, the only Ninja Gaiden game I've ever, No, the remastered does not work on Windows 7 because it needs DirectX 12, and 7 was never built for DirectX 12. Oh, the troll reviews. You mean S-Play? You mean the S-Play videos? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. You know what, actually? I wouldn't mind playing a little bit of that for you guys. Hold on a second. Where is it? Dying Light 2, I have no thoughts on it. I've never played any of the Dying Light games, and I don't have any desire to because a first-person open-world melee combat zombie game doesn't really interest me. I mean, my whole shtick was Dead Rising. Like, I loved Dead Rising. You know, I have the second one, you know, I've never played it. Yeah, Ava Unit, you guys want to see a little bit of S-Play? I don't mind playing that for you guys. You know what? I'll do that. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Alright, let me open this up. Alright, here we go. This is a little funny video that I made.
Today on S-Play, TomDog449 reviews the latest iteration in one of the most legendary RTS series of all time, Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars. Being the first Command & Conquer game developed exclusively by EA Games, does it reinvent the way we play a real-time strategy game as we know it? Does it have Gears of War style graphics? Does it have Mega Man in it? We will learn the answers to these and many other questions as S-Play starts now.
Oh jeez, those videos were so fucking stupid. And you know, throughout the whole video, like, I'm not showing footage from Command & Conquer 3. Like, it was supposed to be... S-Play was supposed to be a parody of X-Play. Because nobody liked X-Play, because none of them knew what the fuck they were talking about. They were a bunch of corporate shills. And so we were just... Like, I used footage from Tiberian Sun and said the graphics looked like shit and that they didn't look as good as Gears of War, so... and that there was no Mega Man in it. Like, that was always a recurring thing. That was always a recurring thing of, that I would always ask in every single fucking S-Play episode is like, does it have Gears of War style graphics? Does it have Mega Man in it? And I would always take points off for no Mega Man. Like, if I were to ever re-upload some of my old videos, those would be the only ones I would ever consider re-uploading. Albeit cutting my face out entirely and... You know what, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just like do a little puppet show with the movies and put it over the scenes where my face is in there. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. That could be something. Huh. Well, again, as the episodes went by, I got a little more dramatic. Like, here we go. Let's play the Killzone 2 one.
Today on S-Play, TomDog449 reviews the most anticipated first-person shooter for the PlayStation 3 yet, Killzone 2. Being the most anticipated game of 2009 aside of Modern Warfare 2, can it save the dying PlayStation 3? Does it have Gears of War style graphics? Does it have Mega Man in it? We will learn the answers to these and many other questions as S-Play starts now.
Just stupid. So fucking stupid. And now here's the Modern Warfare 2 one.
Today on S-Play, TomDog449 reviews what is undoubtedly the single greatest achievement in the history of all mankind since sliced bread, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Being both the undisputed champion of all of mankind's achievements and the single greatest Xbox 360 exclusive of all time, can it and or will it absolutely destroy the Sony Failstation 3? Does it have a secret base in it? Does it have a nuclear missile bomb and a bad guy with a gravelly voice and a thick accent? We will learn the answers to these and many other questions as S-Play starts now.
Most retarded thing I ever did. Yeah, Nacho, I just said it was a parody of X-Play. But, you know what? I actually, as long as I can edit my stupid face out of there, I don't know, I just might bring those 3 back. I don't know, it wouldn't be too hard. It would not be too hard to edit my face out. Huh. I don't know, it's definitely something to think about. Definitely something to think about. Okay, guys, what would you like me... You know what? I have an idea. I'll make a video on it. I'll make a video on what people would like to see for the 15th anniversary. It's like a post-anniversary celebration. Dude, Killzone 2 was the furthest damn thing from a Call of Duty clone. I hyped it up way too much, I'll give it that, but it was not a Call of Duty clone in the least bit. But regardless, would you want to see me bring those X-Play videos, the S-Play videos back? Because I actually wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. No, I'm not re-uploading the Angel of Darkness review. That will never see the light of day ever again. I will make a new Angel of Darkness review sometime in the future, but I will not re-upload the new one. Like, guys, here's the thing. Any of my old reviews that I've taken down, I will remake them if you want. But I will not ever, under any circumstances, re-upload the old ones. Huh. Okay, well, here's the thing. Oh, no shit. I got someone's mind to change on Soldier Fortune Payback. Holy shit. You know, Jack, I already reviewed Rogue Warrior. Like, way back in 2010. That review was a fail review, as usual. But there's never been any demand for me to bring that video back. So a remake of it was never really in the pipeline. I don't remember what you're talking about, Nacho. But you know what? Here's the thing: have any of you ever played a game called The Movies? Because here's the thing: what I want to do is just to get rid of the scenes where I appear on camera in the S-Play videos. I want to use like a bit of a puppeteering from that game, but I'm not sure what type of character should represent me. Yeah, that Peter Molyneux game from 2005. Huh. You know what? During my next live stream, I think I'll fire up The Movies. I'm not sure if it would work right now. I'll have to figure out a way to get it up and running. But I'll have it up and running by the time I host another stream, and then I'll take you guys in there and we can figure out what my avatar should be. Or better yet, maybe I'll just announce it on the channel and give like 3 different options. I don't know, I wanted to, if only I could re-upload those on the Tom Dog channel. God damn it. Yeah, well, Nacho, maybe you should go back and play it again. Because you can't really understand it when you're 10 years old, because it's really like 2 games in one of which I've never played myself, and I've owned this game for like 15 years now. It's like a running a movie studio simulator, and then it's making movies with the very limited stuff it has on hand. But if you get real creative, you can make some decent stuff. I haven't seen too much of it, but I've seen a few things that have impressed me. Hmm. Let's see here. Alright, so you know what? I think that's what I'll do. I'll think of something. I'll have a video up in the next couple of days. Like, I've been really slacking with the videos. I just haven't been in a good place mentally over the past couple months. I gotta get back into the swing of things. I want to. I want to get the creative wheels rolling again, you know what I mean? But regardless, does anyone have any final questions? What trailer? What are you talking about? I'm not making a trailer. Oh, I think it's got like 150 views on it. No, there will be no Tony Hawk reviews. And I did not like Halo 6. What time of day do I usually do the live streams? It's at night, between like 8 and 9. I always announce it on the Discord, though. So since you're on the Discord now, you can, you'll have a heads up as to when, the live stream is gonna go live. Alrighty, I guess no one has any final questions. So thank you guys for turning in to the 15th anniversary live stream. I know it wasn't really much of a spectacle, but a lot of bullshit got in the way. So I'll have a video out within the next couple days asking people what they think I should do to like celebrate this occasion, because most YouTube channels don't survive past a couple years, especially considering the ones that don't get super popular. They don't last. And the fact that I'm still here 15 years later is amazing by itself. But regardless,